Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday morning, August 23rd, 2026. A day that we will never see again. So, welcome in Miss Patty's Family and Lifestyle. I appreciate you coming in to do this grocery haul with me. I appreciate those of you who will watch the replay. And I appreciate those of you who may be watching from the watchtower. So I have two separate hauls here. My daughter went to make grocery for herself and her household, and I asked her to pick up a few items for me as well, and she did. And I'm most grateful to her for that. She stopped in at Walmart and Publix. So I will do the Publix order first. And what she spent at Publix is $100.36 and a savings of $8.44. So I will tell you the prices of some things as I get to them, if I can quickly find them on the ticket. So right here, let's turn the camera down a little bit. Excuse me, guys. Right here, I have some Seagram's Ginger Ale, a 6-pack. I like to keep ginger ale on hand because sometimes if your stomach feels a little queasy, ginger ale will help that, but I just like ginger ale anyway. And that 6-pack was $8.99. And I have a pack of water here, and the water is $4.99, and this is a 24 count 8-ounce bottles, and this is spring water from Publix. Now, a lot of times I like to get the Eternal, and especially when it's on sale, but if not, I get the spring water. Spring water is the only water I get other than some alkaline water or Eternal water. Okay, I have 3 packs of spinach, and these were on sale, 3 for $10. And you know, when you cook the spinach down, it's like nothing. So I have 3 of these for $10. Green onion, I use a lot of. And I have some avocados here. It was a bag, and I shared some with her because if you don't use them in a hurry, they will spoil. A bell pepper, and I will be happy when I can grow matured bell peppers. 1 dozen of free-range Nellie's eggs. And these are brown eggs. So let's put these in the fridge. I have cheese, American cheese slices, Atlanta Lakes, welcome in, April. How are you doing? Thank you so much, my sister, for coming in. Beautiful friend. I appreciate you. We have Mazola corn oil. I will be doing a recipe today, so I needed that. And these are for my grandsons. This Go-Go Squeeze yogurt. They like these. They are really, really good. I like them too. But I mostly give them to them. And the applesauce, Mott's applesauce. And these are good on-the-go snacks, no sugar added. So I get those for them as well. A loaf of bread. And I buy these for my grandchildren as well. The Cascadian Farm Organic Cinnamon Crunch. They are a little bit pricey, but I like them. They're like $6.49 for this small box. It's a lot. Okay, I got some meats here. I am going to be cooking some turkey wings a little later today. And this is 1 pack. I already have 1 pack. And this pack is $10.53. April, you know how expensive these turkey wings are. And this is another pack, $9.93. So I have these. So I'm going to do 3 packs today. 2 wings to each pack. So 6 wings because I already have 1 pack. These wings are a nice size. They're not the real big ones. So yes, this is what I will be cooking. And as I said, I bought some more spinach because I will be making a recipe soon, one day this week, using that. So let's get this out of the way here. I have a haul from Walmart as well, but this is all Publix supermarket. So I have completed the Publix order, and as I said, it was $100.36 with $8.44 savings. The eggs cost $3.99, and I saved $2 on that. And let's see what else I can tell you about. Oh, the applesauce was $8.79 with $1 savings. The yogurt was $10.79 And as I told you, the cereal Cinnamon Crunch, $6.49. The bread, $3.99. And I told you about the turkey wings. And the cheese, I think this is a cheese, $4.39. I told you about the spinach. I got 3 for $10, and I saved 65 cents on one of them, 66 cents on the other, and 66 cents on the third one. Got a bell pepper for 94 cents. I saved 47 cents. The green onions, $1.25. And the avocados, the mini avocados, $3.99, and I saved $2 on that. And I told my daughter to get half of them, as I told you, because they will spoil quickly. The cooking oil was $4.99, and I had a $1 savings on that. The subtotal was $92.85. The food tax, 8%, $7.51, totaling $100.36. So that was Publix supermarket. So let me show you what I have from Walmart. And okay, Walmart's total is $25.11. And y'all know food stuff is so expensive. You cannot leave the store with less than $50 most of the time. Okay, so she only picked up a few items for me from Walmart. So I have some jasmine rice from Walmart, Mahatma jasmine rice. I use the jasmine rice. I use the brown rice. I use the, what is it, but I can never say that word, basmati. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Most of you cooks in here will know what I'm talking about. 2 cans of spinach. And I have the fresh as well. I prefer fresh. And a 2-pack of Philadelphia cream cheese. Have that. And as I said, this was a small order from Walmart. We get what we can from Walmart because it's cheaper, and then we move on to other stores. Chicken broth, low sodium, Pacific, and I have 3 of these. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I think this is everything that I have shown you. Just checking to see. And let me give you the prices of this. The broth, the chicken broth, is $3.42 each. The rice was $3.02. The spinach was $1.52 each. And the cream cheese is $4.96. So my total is $23.25, tax 8%, $1.86, total $25.11. So guys, I spent over $125 for both hauls. $125 plus change for both hauls. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but everything is so very pricey. This is a pop-up Hi, Marina. Welcome in here. How are you doing? We love that mods. I be eating it too. Me too, Marina. Thank you so much for coming. And April, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. And Marina says, yes, it is. And Marina, I was asking my daughter today about the Gouda cheese. She said, oh, yes, she loves Gouda cheese. And she said, Mama, you know when you get the mac and cheese, the white mac and cheese, she said it has smoked Gouda in it. Don't you like it? And I said, I love it. So silly me, Marina, I have not bought any, but yes, I have eaten it, and yes, I do like it with the mac and cheese. So I was thinking when she told me that this morning, when I was telling her about the Gouda cheese as she was shopping for me, and I said, "Do if you see that on sale, buy one get one, half price or whatever, like they have the cheeses sometimes at Publix." I said, get me one. And I was telling her about how you love Gouda. And she said, I love it too. I love the smoked Gouda. And she said, you have had it. And she brought it to my remembrance. And yes, I love the Gouda and mac and cheese. Yes, that Gouda cheese is good, especially the smoked one. And that's what she said. She likes the smoked Gouda as well. So I will be buying it. I love that mac and cheese that's white. I get it from Publix sometime when they have it fresh there. So yes, I have had it. And Marina says that spicy smoke one I got from Aldi's. Yes, I told her that you said you had gotten stuff from Aldi's. So when she goes back to Aldi's, I'll let her look for it. When I go back, I will look for it at Aldi's. And she said, yeah, it's the bum. Yeah, she loves it too. But anyway, guys, this was a quick pop-up to show you the groceries that I have here this morning. And a little later, I will be doing, uh, maybe in a couple of hours, maybe, I will be doing some cooking. I'm going to cook my turkey wings today. So yes, and that's why I have the chicken broth, and I needed some more peppers because I will be using all of that with my turkey. And I know it will be good because what I'm going to do is sear my chicken first and get that little brown sear on it, and then I'll be running it in the oven. Yes. And Marina say, ooh, wee. And Life Fun Food TV, April says, love Gouda and my mac and cheese. Yes, and my daughter reminded me that's what I be eating. Let me see. That's what I'm eating in the white mac. She said the white mac and cheese. She said, don't you taste that smoky flavor? And eating something, didn't really know what the cheese was, y'all. But I will be buying some soon. And April says smoked, and Marina says me too. And my daughter B says yes, she loves that smoky Gouda cheese. So guys, thank you so much. Marina, will you be cooking today at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time? We're on the same time. I'll be looking out for you at that time, and I will cook way before that time. So yeah. And April, will you be cooking at 3 p.m. today? Don't you cook at 3 p.m.? So that will be, I guess, 2 my time. Is it 3 p.m. Central Standard and 4 Eastern Time when you be cooking, April? Yes, okay, she said we cooking. April, are you cooking today too? Because I know you guys cook on a regular schedule, and I don't like to cook at the same time that my members are cooking, or my great supporters uh, are not cooking but are on doing content. So yes, um, I try to fit in Yes, turkey wings, yes. Are you cooking, April? Are you saying you're cooking turkey wings too? Are you cooking today? Anyway, I'll look at your pages to see. I know Marina and I are on the same time. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts, Marina. And Marina, thank you so much for the members appreciation. I so love it. It is a beautiful layout format. Thank you so very much for recognizing your members and just showing appreciation and your thoughtfulness. And I see the Jay has video up with the members, shouting out the members as well. And I am going to do something differently. I have just been listing my members. Sometimes Anthony Holmes did a video for me a long time ago, and then I would just list the members, play the music, and list the members. And I think maybe a time or two, way back, my grandson has shown pictures of the members, so I'm gonna get with him and see if I can do something a little uh, differently than what I've been doing. At least just show the members pictures is what I really want to do, to shout out the members. But that was so dope that you did, um, Marina, and everybody who is doing the dope members shout out. Pitts Life, the Jay Jordan, you Marina, and some others that I have seen that may not be in the same communities that all of us are in. Everybody's is doing it, so and it's just dope. Everybody's using taking advantage of AI and Chat GPT. Shout out to them because I'm loving my thumbnails from Chat as well. Generally, my grandson will do a thumbnail, or my daughter, will do a thumbnail. I can do it, guys, but if I got somebody to do it, I just be a little lazy about it and just let them do it. Let them do it for me. Let them work for mama and grandma. And Marina says, yes, that would be beautiful. April said, East, yes. Thank you, Miss Patty. You're welcome, Marina. And April says, yes. Oh, April's cooking too. Okay, cooking. Okay. I assume, yeah, she says, yes, turkey wings. Okay. So, great minds think alike, April. I didn't know you would be cooking turkey wings too. And Marie says, yes, that would be beautiful. And Life Food Fun TV, April says, yes, I'm cooking at 3 p.m. So that would be 2 o'clock my time. So I'll make sure I am going to tune in. I'll probably do my cooking. I'm thinking right now, 12 Central Time. Uh, yeah, which will be 1 your time, and you're coming on at 3 Central. Okay, so I don't like to, collide with my, not for cooking or something like that. Whatever, now if it's something that just comes up a spur of the moment, I'm out and about and I want to capture something real quickly, I might, do something while others are doing it too. And sometimes that can't be avoided. But if I'm just here and I can wait or fit mine in between you guys, that's what I will do. I like to give respect to members and to great supporters, not just members. All of you, if I know you have something scheduled, especially regularly scheduled, I try not go on at the same time because I want to be there to show love and support to each of you. And Marina says, yes, everyone can shine. Yes, Marina, that's right. Everyone can shine. I agree. And April says 3 p.m. Eastern today. I will cook Patty. Okay. So 2 o'clock my time, Central. And Marina says, amen. And Life Food Fun TV says, yes, thanks, Marina. And Marina, you are both welcome. Marina says, you are both welcome. April is smiling. And Reset. I appreciate you both, and I so appreciate you guys. Shout out to you and April. You all are genuine, genuine supporters, as well as many, many others. But I'm just addressing you because you're the two that I see in the chat right now. I just want to thank you so very much because you guys hopped right in and started supporting me, showing me genuine support and genuine love. And I really, really appreciate that so much because sometimes people will sub to you and go on. You know, they will just come in, they will sub, and that's it. And we gotta, and let me just say one thing: we gotta be respectful of others. We gotta be respectful in every aspect of everybody else. We have to be mindful of the things we say. We have to watch what we do, not just on these apps, but in real life. We got to be careful not to be bullies, cyber bullies, as well as bullies in real life. We have to watch ourselves. I was in a live yesterday. This young man, and he's in Puerto Rico, and he's a supporter of mine. I support him. I mean, we don't see each other all the time, but we support each other. And in his live, you know, some of these people from other countries are very, very demanding, and they come right in your chat demanding mod sticks. And they don't even know you before they even speak to the host, the hostess. They come in just demanding. So they came into this young man's chat, and this guy, this person, I don't know, male or female, just demanding a mod stick. And so he was saying that, and I'm a mod in this channel and have been for a long time. And he's a mod in my channel whenever he comes, but he was saying that I don't just give out mod sticks like that. I have to get to know you. And you know, it's just like if somebody's coming to your home for the first time, you just don't walk in and not speak to anybody and just start going in people's refrigerators and stuff like that. That is disrespectful. And when I give mod sticks, I try and give them to people that I feel will not abuse them, will have common knowledge and sense on how to use them. And I'm just going to use, sometimes you have to let moderators know. I've seen moderators in other chats, and they just start, you know, just blocking people, not giving them a chance. Well, if somebody's belligerent or just really out of pocket, saying stuff like SA stuff, or trying to be just funny, or talking about somebody's appearance in a derogatory way, because I've seen that. I've seen that in some chats, some channels that I visit, and it's just ridiculous. So, you know, you have to get to know people. You don't just, well, for me, and this is what the guy was explaining. So that person was just like, just 3 or 4 times in the chat, just demanding, until I didn't take him out, but another moderator took him out. So then the guy he said, I try to be as nice as I can. And he was dignified with it. He tried to talk to the person. The person just kept on, you know, like, I want a mod stick, you know, I blah, blah, blah. And that is disrespectful. It's just so many ways that people disrespect others, and they shouldn't. You don't go in demanding a moderator stick. If you want to support that person, you support that person. A moderator stick should not determine how you will support. And people just need to beware of that type of bullying behavior, because that is a form of bullying too. Uh, just like you demanding somebody. And like when Michelle always said, they fly in these channels, fly in and out of these channels, just trying to pick up uh, subscribers, and you may not even see them again, or they're not, they're not really genuine supporters. They just want the numbers, the numbers. I'd rather have genuine supporters than just to see 10K, 20K, and where are all these people? And then I got only 20 people in the chat, but I got all of these subscribers. So really, that's not where it is. It's with giving the thumb up, giving genuine support, watching videos. Um, I think they say 3 to 5 minutes at least watch a video. But I don't watch people videos for 5 minutes. I give people time. And if you genuinely support me, I am going to genuinely support you. I'm going to watch your video. I'm going to let it run all the way out, especially it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes long. I am going to be there. I'm going to be there watching. And if I miss something, like when there have been times when I've missed part of Marina's video, I will go back and catch the beginning of it because it's interesting to me. And I will catch up to where I am, and sometimes end up running it all the way out for the second time. I do that, and I did that with Jordan yesterday. I had gone in on about the last 15 minutes of his video, so I went back yesterday and caught up to where what I had missed. So this is genuine support. And your genuine supporters. And I have quite a few genuine supporters. And I am so very grateful to all of you for your genuine support. I don't just have one or two or three or four genuine supporters. I have a lot of genuine supporters. And by that, I don't mean that you have to look at every single video, every single short. Nobody can do that because nobody can spend time looking at one person all the time. You got to spread the love around to everybody. That is the way I see it. And April says, no, Marina says, I appreciate the both of you. And April says, no, I'm cooking chicken parmesan. Oh, that sounds good. Yummy, 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 April. Chicken parmesan. Yes. Thank you for the hearts, Marina, the red hearts. And April says, okay, you would be 1 o'clock my time. Yes, I try to check too. So she says, so she won't collide as well. And Marina says, exactly. And April says, you are so welcome, Miss Patty. And Patty. And April says, they sub and you never see them again. That's right. That is right. And Marina says, right, April. That's not genuine support. And then they come in, and sometimes you have to be careful about these moderators because if they don't like another, and I've seen this way back a couple of years ago or more, if they don't like a certain person, they will block them, take them out, do all kinds of mean things. So you got to get to know your moderators. You must know people and their spirit and their character. And we can learn people's character online. We, just by talking to people, we get to know people. Interacting with people. We know them. And especially if we talk to them off the camera, we learn people. And there are a few people that I talk to or have talked to behind the scenes. So, yes, we get to know people. We form relationships, meaningful relationships. And that is good. I like that. And Marina says, okay. Oh, Marina says, right, April. And April says, oh, yeah, they do want the blue jacket wide. Right. I mean, what does it matter if you are going to support the person anyway? And Marina says, exactly. And Marina says, me too. Marina says, because they don't mean anything because that don't mean anything because numbers don't add up with your views. That's right. And a lot of times these people are purchasing views and subscribers. I have gotten so many emails appealing to me to purchase subscribers. I wish I would. I'm not purchasing any subscribers, and I am not purchasing any views. If it's just me on here talking with not one person in chat, I'm going to still do what I came out here to do and act just like I've got 1,000 people looking. So, I mean, that's crazy. And, um, and Marina says, so I want authentic, genuine supporter. Me too, Marina. Me too. And I do have many of you who really are genuine supporters. And April says, so true. I have over 3,000 subs. Where they at? April said, where they at? Yes, April. You know, I be having, uh, well, I got, you know, many, many more. And I be wondering too. And I didn't buy them. You know, some people see that sub for sub thing too. Um, YT doesn't play. That sub for sub, you sub for me, I sub for you. And that is why if somebody subs for me, I don't go right back and sub. I begin to watch their videos first. And it may be a day or two or three before I will go in and subscribe to their channel. Because YT will see this as sub for sub. You sub for me, I sub for you. YT is really, really smart. And I've heard a lot lately about even running playlists. YT is hip to that as well. You know, some people say they don't do it anymore because they have learned that that could be a problem with YT. So we have to be careful. Now, what I do is go back. I will watch older videos. I will watch as many as I want. I will binge watch, but I just try not to say I'm running your playlist. I'm doing this. I'm doing. I just go back and watch older videos. We have to be careful about so many things because we don't want to lose our monetization, and we want to get monetized, many of us. So we don't want to do anything to conflict with the rules of YT because it is a blessing to have this app. I'm very grateful for it. I love YT. I love the relationships that I have formed, the many people that I have met on this app. So I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. Hey Frank, how are you doing? Welcome in here, Frank. How are you doing? Right, spread the love, says April. And April said, I watch all the way, not 3 to 5 minutes. Me too, April. Me too. And Maria says, yes, you know, really supports you and not just dropping a quick message. Yes, you can tell. And you know, some people will come and say, thanks for sharing. Uh, I'm watching, I'm looking, I'll just put some hearts in the chat and all of that, you know. So you have to wonder about that type of support, if it's real or not. And Marina says, really, that's a thing, and she's looking. I just be looking too, Marina. I just be looking. I really just be looking. And Frank is waving. And Frank, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday over there. And Marie says, I didn't know that people come on your videos and thumbs it down. Like, who does it? Yes, they do. They do. They thumb down. They thumb down. But to me, if I don't like something, I'm not going to thumbs down anybody's content. If I don't like it, if it's bad to me, I don't have to watch it. That may be a video that you don't like, but you may like something else that they're doing that you could watch. But before I would thumb down anyone, whether I like them or they like me or they got a problem with me, I'm not going to thumb down. I would just stay away from your channel. That's what I would do. If I have a problem with your content or with you for any reason, and I don't see any reason why anyone should have a, well, I don't have, well, let me take that back. Let me speak for myself. I don't have a problem with anyone on this app. I don't have any bones to pick with anyone. Now, if I want to say something, if I want to tell you something, if you're on my channel, I will do so without malice, but I just say what I mean and mean what I say. I'm not harsh. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't like fake. I like to speak what's on my mind in a respectful manner. If and I say it like this, if somebody's doing something or did something, let them know. Go to them. Inbox them, email them, text them, whatever you have to do, and just ask them, do you have a problem with me? I mean, do you have a problem with have I done something to you? Or, and I've always been like this. I will ask people, what is the problem? I have had to do it on the job. What is the problem? I spoke to you, you didn't speak, and we work here in the same department, and I know I haven't said anything about you to anybody. What is the problem? Is there a problem? Just level with people and ask, and that way you can settle some situations without holding grudges or malice or anything against anybody. And God forbid holding grudges against somebody that you have not even laid eyes on in real life. I mean, it's draining. It's draining, guys, and I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm at the age and stage in my life. Bypass me with the foolishness. I can't do it, y'all. I can't. I just can't. And Frank is speaking to Marina, and Frank is saying, Marina is saying, oh, wait a minute, let me go back. Frank said, I watch channels that I really enjoy on YT. Right, that's right. That is right. And I think I read this one. Marina says, I didn't know that people go, thumbs down, yes. And April says, buy subs so they don't support you. Laugh out loud. That's right. It makes no sense, April. And Marina is speaking to Frank. And Marina says, happy Sunday. And Frank says, yes. Marina, it's been going on for a long time, he's saying. And Frank is speaking to Marina, and April says, right, Marina, who thumbs down someone video? Right, just leave the chat or leave the video. You don't have to thumb it down. Just don't go back, if you don't like it. And April says, right, Marina, who thumbs down someone video? Marina says, me either. I just keep scrolling. That's right. That's all you got to do. And Marina says, people are sick. And Marina says, yes, I can't do fake. Me either. I can't do it. And Frank says, I have 4K sub, but I don't get 4K people watching my channel at all. Right, Frank, right. And Abel says, don't like it, keep moving. That's right. That's what we have to do. And Marina says, I know, right, Frank. That's what we have to do. If it's something we don't like, or if it's someone that we cannot get along with, just walk away. Just walk away. And that's in your physical life, in your real life, because y'all do know that, I hope y'all can hear me because my camera is going low. Y'all do know everybody is not in your life for a lifetime. Some people are in your life for a season and a reason. And when that season is over, people move on without malice, without hate, because I don't feel that everybody's going to be in our lives for a lifetime. That's just the way life is. And we just keep it moving without any hate, without any malice, without any grudges, and all of that, and just move on to the next level. Sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes they outgrow us, and we just move on. But we should never let anybody stunt our growth. Just you're trying to grow, we're trying to grow. We can all grow together, or we can grow apart. Whichever way it goes. And Frank says that is why I don't stay on YT all day, because it is too stressful. Sometimes I watch on TV and most people don't know. I just can't comment. Right. I know you watch from your TV, Frank. I know you be there. And April says, yes, me too. I'm too young for the fool. That's right, April. Too young for the foolishness. And Marita says, well, I'm a work in progress. I'm walking away when I feel I've been wronged. Yeah, we all are. Marina, you're not the lone ranger. We're all works in progress. We're all under construction. We all have a lot of work to do on ourselves. Examine our own selves. The Bible says, examine your own selves. So we need to sit back, take a look in the mirror, and examine ourselves. Examine ourselves. And if we have done anything, you know, we can correct that. But as I said, some things are just for a season and we move on. That's just like even with the content. Even with the content, um, I switch up sometimes. I do some different things. I don't, because variety. And a lot of times we just have to switch up. We have to do some different things. So is life. We have to do different things in life. So let me see. Hi Joshua, how are you doing? And Marina says, Joshua says, hi Patty, hi Joshua, and he says, hi April. And Marina says, I'm working on myself. I just can't fake with people. Yes, we have to work on ourselves. Thumbs up number 7. Thank you so much, Joshua. And thank you for those who may be watching from the watchtower and can't come down. Thank you to those who would watch the replay. I appreciate you so very much. And Joshua, Marina says, good morning, Joshua. Countdown time. She said, all right, Marina. And Joshua says, hi, April. And Joshua says, I'm good. And Joshua says, 8 more days left. He is counting down. Yes, Marina. And he says, let's do the numbers. No, we're not doing the numbers right now, Joshua. Not this morning, because I'm going to get the rest of my grocery put up and start prepping for my meal that I am going to be cooking. So Marina is laughing. Joshua says, okay. Marina, Joshua know he didn't run anything over here. He already knows. Joshua knows. Oh, goodness. So you all enjoy your day, and I know you all have to get ready for your meals that you will be cooking, because this time will roll around so fast. So we got to get moving. But you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will be checking you out April 2 p.m. Central Time, and Marina 5 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. Okay? So thank you for coming in, Joshua. Thank you for the love. And let me see what Joshua is saying here. Marina is laughing. Joshua said, Joshua knows everything a lot. Yes, Joshua knows it all. Marina said, Joshua, you wake up, huss. And Joshua says, much love. And Joshua said, yes, Marina, Joshua don't play that. Shared you out. Thank you so much, Joshua, for sharing me out. I appreciate it. So let me see who. Let me see. Trying to see the top. All of you are top. Number 1, Life Food Fun TV. Number 2, Joshua. Marina, number 3, and Frank, number 4. Now, how did Joshua? I don't know how YouTube rates this stuff, but Joshua just stepped in the room. How he gonna be ahead of Marina? Joshua number 2, Marina number 3, and Frank number 4. Thank you all so much. And how he gonna get ahead of Frank either? I don't know how they rate this stuff. But anyway, I will talk to you guys, because all of you have been active in the chat. So I don't know. This is from YT Top Fans for this morning. So you all enjoy your day and your week, because it is the beginning of a new week, guys. The beginning of a new week. And Joshua says yes, and Frank said, Miss Patty, he is not. And Joshua said, yes, I beat Marina. Joshua said, yes, Frank. Hi, Frank. And Marita said Joshua was in the treehouse. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. He was in that watchtower, Marina. Yes. I actually, Frank said he's actually number 3. Yes. You're right. Joshua was in that watchtower looking down on us. And um, April is laughing at Marina. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Frank said, good morning, Joshua. I appreciate all of you, and all of the ones that are watching from afar. I appreciate you so much, and much love to you all. And I will see you soon on this channel.